less significant.
Ghetto.
Immature.
Lazy. Welfare. Jailbird.
Loud.
Violent.
Fatherless.
Uneducated.
Black experience is just so much more diverse, and I think that especially for those of us who live in America, there's this one portrayal, or very narrow portrayal of what the Black experience is.
Today on TV and in movie, being Black is portrayed as a crime. Who would want to be Black if all they see is negativity? The American culture is used to seeing a distorted view of being Black in the mainstream media.
Usually when you see us in like Hollywood, it's either like the parts that we generally get are like pimps or prostitutes, or we're doing something like selling drugs, shooting up a block.
They also had the whole thing with the whole Chappelle show. I love the Chappelle show, but like they had this whole media frenzy because the Chappelle show, you know, they're giving off the impression that of Black culture, and they were kind of portraying the bad parts of Black culture, or the real parts of Black culture that we can accept. So even though it's in a joke form, people who are watching it aren't really understanding that it's a joke.
All right. Hold on, one more roll. Show me something. All right.
Hey, guys, you know, we're here to work, not play. You know, we can't have this conversation every day. Okay?
And what is your problem, man? Why you want to work so hard, huh? Yeah, man, America want to see us live, not work. Look at me, America. Look how Tron is living for the city.
A lot of times that goes along with how we portray ourselves. If we portray ourselves as murderers, drug dealers, thieves, instead of somebody that should be respected and honored.
Today, you see modern day Sambos. You know, AKA 2 or 3 Chainz or whatever that dude's name is. I guess Kanye, he puts on a dance once in a while. P. Diddy. These are modern day Sambos, you know, because they're controlled by like corporations, basically. It's not all their fault, you know, but they do have a responsibility. But yeah, people still shucking and jiving. Yeah.
People believe that they get more out of the drama if the drama is of color. And unfortunately, our children and parents that create the drama perpetuates the drama.
Seeing Black people in certain ways is like, it's showing a bad example for Black people because they don't think that we can succeed in life and that we can't go on. We think we're gonna fail and we won't have the ability to complete our whole life stage.
They will see like young rappers sagging their pants, so they want to follow behind. And well, I'm not really into reality TV and stuff like that, but I know a lot of people watch The Real World, The Bad Girls Club.
It's like what I see on TV. I don't know, it kind of influences me to do, like it kind of influences my actions when I'm outside of certain people.
If I see how someone else makes a mistake in life, I will learn how to not make that mistake or learn how to react in that situation to help me out and later on in life.
You find that there have been changes. If you think for Black women, there have been some changes in film. If you've seen anything that Sana Lathan has done, or the sitcom Girlfriends, or the one in the 90s, which was actually, I guess, a more humanizing portrayal of African Americans living single. Remember in the 1990s, and I think that's where I saw some breakthrough, seeing real
have the ideal kind of family, right? It's like the most positive portrayal of the black family in history, I think. You have like the doctor father and the lawyer mother.
Do you think there are shows that do portray us kind of somewhat in positive light? Like, I watch Grey's Anatomy, and I like how diverse the show is because it shows like different races. Like, you have the Christina Yang, who's like a cardiovascular surgeon, and she's like Asian, Korean, yeah. And then you have Dr. Bailey, who's like the African-American black doctor. So yeah, I try to kind of watch shows that portray us more in a positive light.
I do my best to avoid watching television at any cost because I believe that for the most part, mainstream television is a brainwashing tool and the images infiltrate our minds in ways that we aren't even conscious of. And I think it could be a dangerous thing.
It does affect me, but also I kind of see it as a good thing because it motivates me to go out in the world and say, this is not who we truly are. This is just like a small representation of like a small percentage.
I think it can get better. It can get better when you have projects like this interrogating us.
Be yourself. Everybody is taken. Some people define themselves by what they see in the media. But what the media shows us is just a construed perception of who we are.
When you look at me, what do you see? Do you only see my feminine accessories, or what there really is to see? My characteristics that make me, well, me. But then again, I'm not as transparent as you think. Even so, you claim you know what I want and what's best for me. As a future woman and leader of tomorrow, I stand tall and tell you that is not the case. For when I tell you no, I mean no. For when I say go, I mean go. So here's a warning for you fellas out there. Don't ever try to undermine my intelligence or sweet talk your way into our hearts. We are strong African American women, here to make our mark. We were brought here against our will, so united we will fight, to the grave and back again. We are not to be toyed with. We will defend our kind until the end of time. Thank you, and good night.
By supporting positive media or being the creators ourselves, we can change the perception of being black in the media.